Hello, welcome back to Padres Live. We're taking an in-depth look at the Padres deadline and projections for next season. Miles, first off, do you think they won the deadline?
I think they won it for sure, picking up some valuable assets like Josh Hader, Juan Soto, Josh Bell, and Brandon Drury, which his first pitch batter as a Padre hit a grand slam. Wow, that's a big addition, bringing back Slam Diego.
Yeah. C.J. Abrams and Mackenzie Gore headline the prospects. Los Anderson, do you think that it was well worth it so far?
I think that they made a lot of good moves, but not as good as many people thought. They gave up basically all of their prospects. They don't have Hosmer anymore, which I'm not disappointed about. They don't have Voit anymore. They don't have a lot of backup in case one of their players gets injured. So you have to look out for that. But at the moment, they're looking like a pretty good team after Drury's grand slam last night.
Yep. Outfielder Jose Azocar has been optioned to AAA El Paso after the trades, and he's also a highly sought-after prospect. Do you think he might get put in a deal in the offseason?
You never know. It's the GM's decision.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting offseason for the Padres. They're either going all in or they're going all out. I think they'll go all in. Big free agents this offseason. Andy, do you see them making a big splash in the free agency market?
I do not expect that because they have a lot of new signings, but they have to pay all of them. And if they are able to still keep some big bucks, then they will probably be able to get some good teams in free agents, get some good players in free agency.
Breaking news! Max Muncy has been released by the Dodgers.
Oh my Lord.
This is a huge move for Los Angeles. I don't really understand why they do it. Definitely not his best season in blue, but I think releasing him may have been a mistake. This opens the door for San Diego to either take him or San Diego can definitely make up some ground on the division leader. Andy, what do you think San Diego can do right now?
I'm actually really surprised because the question before this that you brought up is, do you think the Padres can get any additions in free agency? And what you just said actually just really shocked me because you basically just predicted the future. I think if the Padres really want Muncy, they're going to go for him, but I'm not 100% sure on whether they're going to get him or not.
Yeah, just signing Josh Bell, but losing Hosmer and Voit might need maybe a backup or maybe an infielder, a little platoon situation. Miles, what are your thoughts on possible signings?
Well, I don't think they're going to sign Max Muncy because he's in a huge slump, and he needs to prove himself again. He needs to prove that he's out of the slump, batting around 143 in the low 100s. He's in a huge slump if I was the Padres. Just getting Josh Bell, you don't need Max Muncy.
I think a possible landing destination for Max Muncy could be Philadelphia. They've gone in on Syndergaard, and they're trying to make a postseason run. I think maybe keeping Muncy in a platoon situation, he might break out of the slump and get going again. So, Andy, what are your final predictions for the Padres this season?
I think the Padres will make it to the NLCS, but lose, unfortunately, to the Mets as they claim 4 games as the Padres claim 3, mainly just because of the Mets bullpen. They're able to get many more bullpen players that will go against the Padres, rather against the Padres, who we all know do not have the greatest pitchers.
Let's see, Miles, what are your predictions for San Diego?
I think the run's going to end in the NLCS, but I think the end's actually going to end to the Braves. I think the Braves are going to have a good playoff run.
I think San Diego drops to the Braves in the wild card. I think it's definitely a hot take, but I think the Braves are doing really well right now. They're a hot team, and getting Ozzy Albies back will just make them better. And I think it'll be a duel. I think it'll go into extra innings, but I think the Padres fall to the Braves in the wild card. Okay, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back here on Padres Live.